What's up, nation? Really appreciate you all. Now that the combine is over with, now that all of that stuff is over with, now we can really think about the draft. Now, there are some players in the combine that elevated their situation. There's some players in the combine that deviated or lowered their expectations or lowered their chances in this particular draft. Now, I will say this. The writing is on the wall with Byron Jones. They already said that they're going to put him out there in the free agent market. They're not going to re-sign him and these sorts of things. They're not going to give him a contract. But I will say this. If we can continue to do our investigation for the nation on these new players that's going to come around, we just need, I'm going to tell you, we just need one or two players. One or two. Not five, not six, just one or two. And I'm feeling that with this new system, shout out to you, Sip the Truth. I'm feeling with this new system is that we're going to do it this way. We are going to fill in our needs via free agency. I'm going to repeat. We're going to fill in our needs via free agency. We're going to fill in our needs via free agency. And then we're going to feel around and fool around and pick out the best player available for the draft. Now, I'm going to throw this out there. Shout out to you, Locks, man. Really appreciate you all. I'm on the run right now. But I'm going to throw this out here. Don't be surprised with the 17th pick the Dallas Cowboys pick up, dare I say, a linebacker. Don't be surprised if they do that. Shout out to you, my Cowboys family. Don't be surprised if the Dallas Cowboys go with, dare I say, with the 17th pick, they go out there and grab a linebacker. It can possibly happen because everybody knows that, yeah, shout out to you, my Cowboys family. Watch for C.J. Henderson. He's a dog. He's a beast out there. Isaiah Simmons. Hey, there's no way that Isaiah Simmons fall or drop or what have you, but man, he'll be a switch army knife for the Dallas Cowboys right now. Boy, he'll be fantastic right now. But there's no way that he drop all the way to 17, if you know what I mean. I'm just saying, it could be a situation in a scenario that we go get Kenneth Murray. It could be. Because if you think about it, LVE, as much as we love LVE, the wolf howl or what have you, as much as we love him, I don't know if the brother gonna play for this year. I just don't know. We hear all of the stories of this player's doing this player's doing that. I just don't know. And then on top of that, you definitely don't want to roll into that thing where Sean Lee is the only veteran that you got, of course. And then you thinking that you're going to build your house on Sean Lee. We got a very big deficit as it relates to linebacker. We need some linebacker play. We do. What's up, man, with your Locks? What about the yellow thing by your name? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. All right, so, and shout out to my guy, man. Thank those who out there. Kenneth Murray is very good in linebacker. This is L. Yes, it just could be that because we need trenches, of course. I'm always with the mindset, you go out there, you grab that big plug to put in the middle. It help out the linebackers. It help out the defensive backs. But I'm looking at this particular draft, and it could be a situation, a scenario, whereas you can't get a good linebacker in the third round. You can't get a good linebacker in the fourth. You can't get a good linebacker in the fifth. But dog it, by this particular draft being the way it is, you can get a good wide receiver in the third round. You can get a good cornerback or defensive back, dare I say, in the third round. But you can't get a good linebacker during those time frames. You know what I mean? That's just the reality of it when you look at the best player available philosophy. On top of that, but you can go in this particular free agency, you can shore up, dare I say, you can shore up the front four. You can shore up the cornerback and safety if you figure out how to finagle that thing a little bit. That's what you can do. That's what you can do. Good morning to you, Matt, man. Really appreciate you. I know you guys can barely hear me. I don't have no lavalier mic on me. I saw one on Amazon. It's about it's $312. I'm gonna get one of those so when I'm on a run, I can still talk to you guys and y'all can hear. At the 17th pick, we need to have a starter that will be ready for week one, an instant impact player. In my opinion, this is my Cowboy family. Dare I say, I will say this, collectively speaking, Kenneth Murray will be a day one starter. Who you think can beat him out? I'm looking at this thing from A to Z. I like Grant Delpit. We didn't see him this weekend. That McKinney, yeah, he was good. I know what he did in Alabama land, but I don't know whether or not what he did for Alabama will translate to day one prospect starting. I don't know if Xavier McKinney can beat out, dare I say, a Jeff Heath. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think he can beat him out. I don't think that he can beat out Xavier McKinney can beat out Jeff Heath. I don't think so. As much as we love Xavier McKinney, as much as we will love a Grant Delpit, I just don't think day one they will beat those guys out. But I do know that Kenneth Murray can have his footprints on this particular defense. Or, I will say this, we probably can go with the aspect of this right here, drafting a wide receiver or something like that. But when you look at the total picture, yes, Henry Ruggs looked good on paper. Yes, he looked good in Alabama land, or Jerry Jeudy or CeeDee Lamb. But there's a thing called a growing pain that they're going to have to go through, regardless of how we look at it. Yes, it will be sweet for us to go grab that guy, but if that's the situation and scenario, we should never picked up Amari Cooper. If you wanted me to keep it real with you all, I don't think that a CeeDee Lamb or Henry Ruggs or, dare I say, a Jerry Jeudy is going to be better than an Amari Cooper day one, day two, day three, day four. I just don't think that's going to happen. And on top of the fact that if you think about this with Dak Prescott, I don't think that those boys will be able to do this, connect with Dak Prescott day one. I'm just saying it for real. I'm just being real. March 12th is what we need to be looking at too. That's what, 11 days from here? 10 days from here. I don't know what day I'm in, but it's close from here. We need to see what we're going to do. Trade down, get another second round, and get a major need pick by the third and fourth pick. We got to find a dancing partner. I think the people that would dance with us would be the Patriots. They would dance with us. I think they would be a dancing partner. Who else would be a dancing partner? Maybe, just maybe, the Ravens will be a dancing partner with us. They danced with us before. I think, who else will be a dancing partner? We have to find a dancing partner. You know, a trade down, somebody that's not going to be coy with it. Somebody that's going to be really willing to do something with it. What my thoughts on Derek Carr? Get out of here. Oh my goodness. Just an idea of what we would draft for a wide receiver to replace Randall Cobb. It's from Carolina Cowboy, AKA. I'm gonna sip on my coffee for that. Natasha, shout out to you. You're going to get somebody to replace Randall Cobb. You can't build this particular brand and house on Randall Cobb. He's getting long in the tooth. So I think that they're going to figure out a way to replace Randall Cobb. But not hastily, not rushing it, you see. Is somebody going to step up? And remember this. All through the training camp and off season last year, we was talking about the likes of the John Vaya Johnson. Remember him? And the other guy, Jalen Guyton. You remember those guys? So that process is going to go through again. It really is. Michael Pittman is good. They brought him in for a Dallas Day visit. So, yeah, Michael Pittman, they're going to bring in somebody. Even if Jalen Reagor, if he drops, they might get him too. They might. Cal Duggar told everybody he was going to run a 4.3. Hey, y'all check out my IG stories. Y'all check it out. I think Cal Duggar, he's a solid 4.4 guy, although he ran a 4.5. If you look at his 40 time, he kind of dipped a little bit. But I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. The boy got instincts, sideline to sideline. On top of that, trust the tape opposed to trusting the combine. All the combine does is kind of validate some things. But I'm going to tell everybody, validation is only good for parking. I'm going to repeat, you might want to write this down. Validation is only good for parking. When I came up into this airport, I had to validate my parking status. It's only good for that. That's only what validation is good for. Shout out to you, Jesse. Thank you for so much for joining the membership. Thank you for being a supporter for the nation, man. Really appreciate that. Duggar meant a 4-3 defense. But he ran, what, a 4-5? Don't sleep on Jim. Is it Chin? Jeremy Chin? Don't sleep on Chin. Don't sleep on the Chin. Don't sleep on Chin. Do not sleep on Chin. And do not sleep on Tanner Muse. Look him up, Tanner Muse. Do not sleep on Tanner Muse. Look him up. Look him up. And Winfield was pretty good, solid, built like a running back. I like his size as it relates to that. You can put him inside the slot. He's not the big burly guy, of course, but don't fall in love with the size. Just fall in love with what we were able to see out there on tape. Can he get turnovers? Can he get takeaways? Do he fold up like a wallet? Do he cry? You see, Boomer, Sooner, what's good? He says, AJ, don't AJ look like the guy that played on 300, like the Spartan Warrior? You know what I mean? Don't he look like Gerald? I forgot his last name. AJ may be a guy too that we can take a real good look at. AJ may be a guy we can take a real good look at, Cowboy Nation. Can't wait for they call my plane ticket, man. I'll get on out of here. Shout out to all the East Coast, because that's where I'm headed, to the east. And it's cold out there where I'm heading to, so I'm going to get down. And we see, we representing Cowboy Nation all day, every day. What do you think about the best tackler out there on the DBs? Jeff Gladney, bringing you that nastiness. Got good hips, sink, turn, plant his foot, get upfield, lay the thunder. I like Jeff Gladney. I love his skill set. Jalen Johnson, I love his abilities too to hit. Okuda, I was telling everybody that Okuda, to me, he got oily hips. I like his transition. I like his back pedal. But remember, as a DB, you're not rushing up. You're paddling back. And what I saw from Okuda this weekend, it was right in the middle. But I can tell you that Okuda day one won't be no better than a Byron Jones. I'm going to repeat. Jeff Okuda day one would not be no better than a Byron Jones. I'm going to repeat. Jeff Okuda may not be no better than a Byron Jones. But Okuda, he got room. He got ceiling. He can hip. He can stand on the hip. He can trail. He can do all of those things. But on the top of the one thing that you really want Okuda to do is hit, and he ain't going to be able to do that. He can cover, though. He can cover. But watch. Out of this draft, it would not be the people that you guys are expecting as to be the number one corner. It's always going to be the one that you oversaw or you didn't really get a chance to get a real good look at. People pumping up AJ Terrell. To me, if you look back at the combine, it spoke everything that I saw from the from the championship game. He lose spacing. His hips are not that fluid enough. He's fast or what have you, but he have no directions, especially if you want to put a little pressure on him, he's everywhere. I'm talking about AJ Terrell. Shout out to my dog, but he ain't all the way there. So the top corners out of this draft may be, dare I say, a C.J. Henderson, maybe a Jeff Gladney. Don't look at all of the speed. Yeah, 4.3 is good, but those two are the ones that stood out to me. Cowboys trying to skip step 1 and 2, and before they even get step to 5, yeah. Figure out the free agents. Yeah, this is Nathaniel Hall. Yes, figure out the free agency first. Got to do that. They will sign Dak to an exclusive franchise tag season, which will give him um, which would give him what? Oh, okay, that'll work. That'll work. It's a new team, Cowboy Nation. It is. It is a new team. Let me see if I can get something over here. This is a new team. It will. Woo. Dak ain't taking no shortcut. My thing is with this, Cowboy Nation, the Dak Prescott angle, they just need to go ahead and pay him. They're going to pay him. They need to figure out what needs to be done in order to get this thing going. They got enough money. They got enough money. K. Levon out of LSU, Clemson, Ken Law with the 17th pick. K. Levon is going to be way gone before the 17th pick. He's going to be way gone. If he drops to the 17th pick, then dare I say you go grab him. As far as Ken Law, his medicals may be a scary sight for most of the Cowboys fans and most of the Cowboys organization. So I don't know what they're going to do with him. He may be a guy that slide. He may be a guy that flat out slide. Far as the safety, don't sleep on Kayvon Wallace, a guy that can hit and can't cover. Don't sleep on Kayvon Wallace. Don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on him. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all guys, man, who I really want us to get. And he got size. He's not a polished route runner. But I want us, if he falls, he got speed. You probably can switch him to tight end in a pinch. I like Claypool. Y'all look up Claypool. Look up Claypool. I like Claypool. Shout out to my Cowboys fans. Go check out their page. I like Claypool. He got size, get a great catch radius, speed. You can line him inside. You can probably put him on the outside in the chance. On top of that, I think that Mike McCarthy do a great job in finding those wide receivers that nobody really heard of or what have you. My Cowboys family said, yeah, Troy Pride, feisty. Yeah, he's one of the feisty guys. I think a team is going to pick him up like the Ravens or somebody is going to go pick up a Troy Pride. I don't think that the Cowboys are going to really jump on him real quick, but it could be a situation where we do. Y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all hit that like button, share this content, man. Let that friend, neighbor know where to go, where they want to tune into Cowboys Sports Talk. My name is Law Nation, L-A-W Nation. Y'all hit me up. Shout out to the beer gang, baby beer gang. D-line at 17. Ready, red, yes. Yo. We gotta just grind, baby. You gotta grind and shine. Finna go jump on this plane. I'll hit y'all up when I touch down and get down. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go. Y'all like DFW? Let me give y'all a tour of DFW. Let me see if I can flip it around. Flip it around, flip around, flip, flip, flip. There we go, right here, flip. Yeah. DFW. Look at him, I done spilled my coffee. Talking that thunder to you. You got a napkin, paper towel? Doing the right thing, gotta wipe up my mess. Appreciate you so much, man. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Presto, all clean, baby. Let's go.